But her story, man, can you imagine going from a veteran, a service member deployed in Iraq to having a $1 million cleaning business? Hey, my friend, welcome back to another video. My name is Adam C. Scott, former Navy sailor turned business owner. If you're new to my channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications so that way you get notified whenever I post a new video, and leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts about the video and smash the thumbs up if you want me to create more content like this in the future. But this is an incredible story I wanted to share with you because I want you to know something. Life after the military is beautiful. I know you may not believe that, but life after the military can be beautiful. And this is just one of the many examples of so many people who've got out, gone into business, and done incredibly well for themselves. And I thought I'd share her story because this is incredible. So this Marine veteran built a $1 million cleaning business. And I know that for some people, going the business owner route is probably the only viable option. And the reason why I say that it's the only viable option for some is because their experience in the military was garbo, right? They didn't have a really good chain of command. They didn't really get the proper, treatment and care. And, they don't really want to go work a corporate job in corporate America, climbing the corporate ladder just to get overlooked for promotion like they did when they was in the service. So they go the business owner route. And I'm glad that some of you have considered going that route or are already going that route, because it is very, very profitable and lucrative in today's day and age, especially considering the expertise that you already got from the military and learning how to monetize that. So I want to get into her story. She joined the Marines at the end of the 90s in 1999 out of high school. Her father had actually passed away early in her life, and she really didn't have a relationship with her mother. Really the most incredible thing about her story is that she rose to the level of sergeant during her 8-year tenure, which included a tour to Iraq before heading into the next stage of her life. So some people, they believe that they're only as good as what they can do while they're in. Some people are really, really good at the military. It's structured. You just follow it to a T. You rise to rank. You put on, your crows, or you put on sergeant, or you put on, whatever different ranks there are in different branches. And, sometimes you think that that's all that's to your story, but it's not. And check this out. So she leaves the military after 8 years, which is a year less than after I left. I left after 7. And when the government shut down in 2011, it took her career in a different direction in the cleaning industry. And the thing about it is this: sometimes a misdirection is actually your fortune. Sometimes what you thought that you didn't want to happen to you actually happened to you for your good. And as you know, when one door closes an opportunity, another door opens, right? So it goes on to say she thrived in the cleaning market as a small business, but she knew she needed more resources to further succeed in the industry. That's when she became a franchise owner at OpenWorks, which operates services such as commercial cleaning and disinfection, pest control, and handyman services. And as a result, it's a smash hit, and she's on track to meet her goal of a $1 million revenue from commercial contracts. So why do I share her story with you? Why do I show you this? Why do I tell you about stuff like this? Because the truth of the matter is this: once you decide to make that decision to get out and maybe pursue something that you are passionate about, sometimes your passion finds you instead of you finding your passion, right? And I can relate to this because when I was in the military, a year after I joined, my dad had a stroke, and I'm like, I don't have any leave. I had barely any leave days on the books. I had damn near no money to my name. I had to take a loan out from Marine Corps Relief Society, Navy Marine Corps Relief Society. I had to basically earn my leave days back because I think my leaves were about to go into the negatives, and I had to pay that loan back because they didn't want me to take tithing out of my budget. But that's something that I did so that I could, budget accordingly. Why do I say this? Because at some point in your military career, or even after your military career, you're like, maybe I should try this business thing. Maybe I should try my hand in entrepreneurship. Now, I know this story doesn't allude to it, so I will. I highly recommend, if you are a entrepreneur, or you're going the entrepreneurship route, that you understand really a couple of things. Number one is personal branding. Personal branding is the most important thing as an entrepreneur. I'm not going to go into the details of personal branding for the sake of keeping this video short, but you need to have a personal brand that people can understand and recognize as one of those brands. Like, oh, I know them. Oh, I remember them. Like, they call it household brands, but before they were household brands, they were personal brands. Number two, you need to understand social media marketing, how to market yourself using social media. Now, it doesn't really go into details about how her business grew, which is why I'm gonna do some deep digging and probably maybe do a part 2 to this. But you need to understand social media marketing, which is marketing using social media, using videos, using reels, using posts, and all those different facets. The third thing that you need to understand is human psychology. What do people want when they go into business? Like, what do people want? Most people want to make money. And there's nothing, I promise you, there's nothing wrong with going into business wanting to make money. But I want you to shift your way of thinking. Instead of going into business wanting to make money, you need to go into business, right, to solve problems. Because if you go into business with the idea that you're just going to make a lot of money, you're going to have something what I like to call commission breath. And people are going to pick up on that, and they're not going to want to buy from you, your products, your services, your solutions, or anything, because you are in it for the money. If you go into business with the purpose and the sole purpose of solving people's problems, like Zig Ziglar said, if you help enough people get what they want, then you in turn will get what you want, right? The fourth thing is copywriting, is using words to invoke a special emotion in a person that gets them to take a desired action in your business. So if you understand personal branding, social media marketing, human psychology, and copywriting, there is no way your business would fail unless you fail at it, because a business is a reflection of yourself. And her story just goes to show you that you can turn what was bad about your military service into something good, so long as you know that there is a problem that you can solve with your services. Cleaning, everybody, that business industry is never going to go out of business. Somebody somewhere is always going to need some type of commercial, private, residential cleaning, and it just goes to show you that you can turn your service in the military into service for people, and she is a great example of it. So I figure I'll share this video with you just to give you an idea about what life is like after the military, and if you decide to go the entrepreneurship route, how her story could compel you to do that. If you're at that 7, 8, 9, you're almost at that halfway point, like, do I finish it out? Do I get out? Do I, play my cards and try to make rank? Because let me tell you something. Again, in my previous videos, I said this before, the military is not what it used to be. It really ain't what it used to be. But her story, man, can you imagine going from a veteran, a service member deployed in Iraq to having a $1 million cleaning business? That's incredible. So again, I hope you found this video helpful. I'm gonna leave some resources down in the description box, and then let me know if this video was helpful. Smash the thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and if you made it to the end of this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me if you did. And I look forward to catching you in the future videos that are coming out. So with that being said, peace and blessings to each and every one of you, my friend. Peace.